Nice.
Hello, welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. I'm sure you noticed I absolutely started the show by fucking up. I'm very distraught about the loss of Simon. And speaking of the loss of Simon, we have Bill McNeil, who would like to say a few words concerning the passing of our dear friend, Senior Stoner.
I wrote something for Simon. I will read it now. Thank you for this opportunity. It starts to come when someone dies, the pain you feel as your eyes swell and tears well up in the wells. The burn starts to choke you up, the words come out slow and shaken. You close your eyes and wonder why there's a burn when you cry. When Simon left, it felt like hands across my throat. I couldn't talk, I couldn't see, the burn overwhelmed me. My heart is heavy, this is why you feel the burn when you cry. It digs down deep, you cannot sleep, you toss and turn in your sheets. Awaken with sobs and wet pillowcases, you wander aimlessly, look into the sky. You feel the burn when you cry. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. McNeil. So, we lost Simon this week. It's a blow to all of us. We found out, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. But the last time Simon was on was a little over a month ago, and he was in bad shape at the time. And I don't know, we weren't surprised by it necessarily. I think a couple of weeks in a row we were wondering out loud if he was okay. Oh, there you go. There's some nice words from John Italiano.
Thank you.
It was nice of him.
Fucking Pat missed it. What an asshole.
I think he missed it on purpose. He was a little choked up. He was choked up that we lost a good friend. I can't say as I blame him. Pat, do you have any words to say about the passing of Simon?
Well, it definitely wasn't a shock because we all expected it because we didn't hear from him for a while.
What
else we knew?
Morbid motherfucker.
What?
Be nice.
He's not a very healthy man. He was a great guy, but he was not a very healthy person.
I'm getting a lot of positive comments on my poem. Thank you.
The last comment was that was beautiful.
Thank you.
It was nice. It was very nice. So, does anyone want to comment on the atrocity that is living in the comments right now?
We'll bring Tony in now.
I feel
Tony,
awful.
anything you say about Simon?
I feel awful for Simon, for Frank. I feel awful for both of them. You know, losing a loved one is awful, man. There's no replacing either or. You know, it's tough.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Frank.
No, I do.
Are you gonna take Frank in?
Subaru Steve.
I don't know, man. I don't
Thank
know.
you for joining the program.
What is that? Is that Rambo?
Wait, is that water?
Hi, Steve.
Yep, Rambo.
Rambo in water?
Aloha,
Steve, you
Steve.
get some color today?
What?
You get some color today? You look awful red.
Yeah, I did stay outside this afternoon. I got a little
All right, bro.
Oh, so I heard you earlier. The last time Simon was on, I think, was Memorial Day weekend. I remember popping in.
I believe that's true.
Saying hello to him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that cat, man. I feel so bad. What can we do for the cat?
Thank you for watching, Janine.
Is there anything like?
Killer
Absolutely. Thank you for joining.
Shoot your shot, Killer.
Killer, what did you think of my poem?
Love to help the cat out. You know.
There is a GoFundMe set up for the care of Frank. I could find that for you. I don't have it right now, but
yeah, send
if
it to me. I'll
somebody wants to
donate.
put that in any one of the multiple chats,
No, I'll donate.
What does that do? That's getting Frank to where?
So
That's out of
any
Vermont.
to where
I
though?
believe.
Where are they gonna send it to? I donate to Frank with his with
The cat has
money.
to be shipped from Colorado to Florida to.
I'm just saying, like I
Vermont.
don't.
And then they need. It's going to be like $2,500 to ship the cat. Cat goes first class.
It is sad when housing challenged people have pets. It doesn't seem right.
The cat goes first class.
It's a first class cat. That's some high class pussy right there, Tony. Don't you fuck around.
Oh no. Oh. No.
So that's
Okay,
all the
bye.
nice stuff we have to say about Simon is talking about his cat. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. Simon
No,
was a
the
great
cat,
guy.
him. I mean,
He was a disabled
Was he-
man. He worked 30 years, then was disabled, had a couple of joint replacements. He had a hip and a knee, I think. Towards the
Was he-
end, he was on oxygen. He carried a piss bag for about the last year of his life.
fuck.
That must have been a pain in the ass or a pain in the dick.
Yeah, imagine like the last year of your life, you couldn't piss more. That's weird.
Here, just carry this piss with you wherever you go.
Big fan,
Must have
Steve.
sucked.
Leader of men.
And we all know that our good friend Simon just barely missed out on a $12,000 payday at one point. It was a very sad moment. Wagon fucked that up for him, apparently, which was weird.
We talk about Pat's addiction to clout. I do not have an addiction to clout. I don't know why everyone's so focused on me, because I did comments one time.
You're in a chat, Pat.
Okay, so Sneaks is the same guy who is, this is great. This is great that Menners is running the network. Oh, let me get that show to you right quick, Menners. Let me go. Come on. So I'm sucking off Menners after you were done with him.
Are you a
Pat,
Men's
Chris-
Mark?
What?
Are you a Men's Mark? A mark for Men's?
Oh, Mark for Menners.
I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm just asking.
I answered.
Subs, were you going to say something?
Oh, yeah,
Tony's
like-
doing his dick. Not even 10 minutes into
Pat
the
and
show.
Chris, like
Right.
if you guys hate Kirk's show so much, why do you even listen or go to all the live shows? It doesn't.
I mean, that's an excellent question. I personally don't hate the show at all. I've been a fan for a very long time. I was surprised that we were actually
That's wild.
accused of hating the show.
Honestly,
Yeah, I
guys,
think- I get it.
let's look at it this way. All right, we've all been brought together to create something special. Steve, Chris, myself, Pat. We've all been.
We've been brought together. It's something special. Same thing as last week.
We can create something really, really, really special if we all.
We can. Every week we do this. And I could just watch. I'll pick up right where he says special.
And we never interact during the week.
I
We
missed
lose
it.
contact. Steve, I want to be one of your close personal confidants to talk about creative ideas about shows. Chris Patrick, as
killed
well as
Simon.
Bill McNeil,
Tony, the
we
chat's
talk
saying that you
about
killed Simon.
creating.
That,
Tony, did you kill Simon?
Look, creative possible ideas is what
Yeah,
shows are all
yeah.
based around.
Mary
Fuck.
You need
McGee
a
is in the
creative.
chat.
Mary
You
McKee
need
is
an audience. The audience. You
Tony,
need the
Mary,
audience.
Mary says you're the most special.
I'm here to be helpful. I don't know
Well,
what you
that's
want. I'm trying
It's
to
nice
help
of
you
you to be
guys.
helpful.
I want to just create different scenarios for you guys. You know,
I've tried. We've all tried.
I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this Pat taking over the comments thing.
Because I'm so used to it from doing comment guy on Mike and the Ministries. And now I'm a big
I'm a fan of it. It gives me time to mute Tony,
scumbag.
which is good. We have
Tony.
to mute Tony from time to time.
Don't fucking shake that fucking thing again.
Don't shake
Stop it.
that thing. Don't do what you want to do.
Subi, you got any plans for the 4th?
Actually, no. I'm staying by my place for the 4th.
Okay.
I might do something next weekend. It's not really worth it with the price to like travel anywhere.
I can't believe we haven't mentioned yet. We have Subaru Steve on, and he was one of the panelists on the first breakout show that's been added to the network. The It's Poppy's Kitchen. Oh no, just Poppy's Kitchen, right? I said the title all wrong. I fucked it all up. However, Poppy's
Not as
Kitchen.
bad as Poppy fucked up the intro, but
I mean, that could become a signature. I don't think that should be looked down on. I think it could be his thing.
I enjoyed it.
I'm proud
The
of
fact that he
CB.
thought it was going to be cut out and he restarted and then fucked up again. It's fucking gold. The show was good. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys continue with that. Are you every other week?
I'm not sure what we're doing this week because of the 4th, but I think it's probably every other week, but it's all touch and go. But yeah, it was really Sneaks and Poppy who were like driving all the ideas. They did a very good job. I was kind of just along for the ride, but in the future, I hope to have
You're
some
gonna contribute more?
contributions. I hope to. But yes,
So you sound. Are you not drinking on a weekend? You seem sober.
I
You're definitely sober on Poppy's Kitchen, which I think was a good thing.
doing things a little different. I don't know how long it will last, but
Okay,
we'll see.
I support this. By the way,
420
no
show.
love you,
time
Steve.
to shame you.
We're all big Subaru Steve fans, no matter what the outside voices like to say.
I love Subaru Steve. Always and forever. Never been against him.
Thanks.
Love Subaru Steve. Pop to Subaru Steve. Can't get it.
And we should put out right here, just for a quick moment, we are looking for the next guest for the 420 show. So if you're someone watching this and you're a Minifan and you want to be on, let us know. Craig is here. Craig's proud of. Are you proud of Tony? Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense that Craig would be proud of Tony.
Gracias. My profile
That's
says
his favorite well,
comedic,
Simon is running over.
enthusiastic writer.
That's true. That's a good point by Keller.
So I enthusiastically write.
Simon was
comedic.
sober. He was recovering from heroin addiction. Was that right?
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
His drug
heroin,
of
man.
choice at one point was heroin.
I could never, man. Heroin.
He had
Oh,
a life full of substances, which I'm sure contributed to his passing.
that's tough, man. The fucking needles in the arms, dude. I could never like.
I mean,
saw
think
that
of
and I
it.
was
In the last,
He was 30 years
Not the man.
sober off at least heroin. We know he was.
but think of it. In his final years, it was 3 months ago. He was sleeping in a Circle K parking lot.
Very recently, actually not even. No, he said he had to stay up to protect Frank when he was sleeping in that parking lot,
Yeah, that was
No.
sad times.
and needed to get his pants changed.
Let
by
Subes be Subes. We will. Subes can do whatever he wants. I'm just saying. Happen to notice.
Subes can be Subes.
Craig says,
but
"Nice to meet you."
Subes too.
Craig, I want you to know I'm a $2 Patreon of VGS.
Tony
I want you to
muted?
kick back at least
I'm
$1.25.
so much better, man. I'm so,
Tony,
you know.
Craig says, "Nice to meet you."
Craig, it's a pleasure. I was just saying how bad it is, this country, this nation, that we have to suffer with all this homelessness and all these issues in the streets. We should all be together, reuniting as one, being a communicative structure of people.
Tony, how would
you
you fix the
believe-
homelessness?
Tony,
How
how
would
many
you
rooms do you have in your place?
Go ahead, Pat.
How many
I don't
rooms do you have
want
in
to see it. I don't want to see it.
Because I'm going to say, I mean, if you care about the homelessness, you can, rent out a room or two to some homeless people.
I have a 1 bedroom in Wakefield. I pay $18.75. I give them $1,000 every pay period. What do you want, brother?
You pay more than Subaru
What
Steve
do you
does.
want? Hey, man, I'm living though. I'm on the 3rd floor, 34, living the dream.
Tony, do you know who Craig is?
Craig who?
He has no idea.
Craig O'Neill? Baby, you know I can give it to you. Jordan, not do it right.
Don't
Okay,
tell
well,
them
let's mute Tony for a minute. So, I don't even know where I was. I was talking about Simon. He was sleeping in the Circle K parking lot for a while. He finally got back to an apartment. Finally got his cat with him. At one point, he had an extra cat. It was a kind of raggedy looking cat. But we miss Simon, so we'll always miss Simon. He's in the closing of the show. He's in the comments, but it's not really him. It's some retard. We have our retard quota for episodes for the moment. We don't need the one from the comments.
Mayor, will you
Did
be on
anyone-
PS5 later?
Baby, you know.
Did anyone
I
on screen
give it
watch
to
the
you.
debut of our new show on the Kirk Minahan Network?
I'm gonna listen.
I just got in.
to
No, sorry.
fucking
I'll watch it
Joe
later.
Nizai.
I watched it. Pat
You
watched.
interviewed the bird guy?
I don't
We
know.
interviewed Birdman.
Bird
watcher.
Jordan Nizai.
He's actually a pretty good guy. He had some stories for us. It was a good conversation. We kept it short.
I'll watch
Didn't
it
go too long.
later.
Yeah, the show's always going to be about 40 minutes or so, unless we get like a good guest and we can kind of like. It's not going to be a 2-hour show ever. That's for sure.
No.
We're going to try to keep it to at least an hour at the most.
I feel like we hit the sweet spot this week. If we can do that every week, we'll be good. And like Pat says, it depends on who the guest is and how the conversation is going.
So yeah, whoever, anyone who wants to come on the show and talk about their experiences with weed, funny stories about indulging.
I'll tell you my experience with weed.
Yeah, when's Tony going to be on?
Yeah, give me a little experience with weed.
So we want to have Tony as one of the 4 people on the show.
I
We have
remember
Tony and a
one
guest.
time I was smoking.
But every time we bring Tony on this show, he goes a little crazy. But he did make his 10 minutes of behaving like Pat asked him to in the pre-show. So that's good. That's good.
So-
That proves it. He was told he could be crazy afterwards.
So, you told me about my marijuana experience, right?
Go ahead, Tony. The floor is yours.
So, when I first started smoking marijuana, the first night I ever smoked marijuana, I
How old
drank
are you?
12 natural light beers. I was 17 years old. When I was 17 years old, I drank, about 12 natty ices, and I was smoking weed. And ever since then, guess what?
And that's where your story lost its way. It just got really stupid, and no one wants to hear the high-pitched singing. Keep the story going. Tell the story.
Okay. So,
This is what happens when you use weed and Adderall
What?
together.
Tony, you were supposed to be on Poppy's Kitchen.
He was supposed to be
Hold
on
on.
Papa's Kitchen?
Tony was supposed to be
Yep.
on.
But he
He bailed on you?
overslept. He
He
overslept.
overslept.
It was recorded at 7 p.m. and he overslept.
He does
I
work
mean,
for
he does work nights.
Oh,
I
okay.
do work nights. So, do you want to send it back to me? Give me a second,
I don't
give
know
me a
what we're
second,
doing
give me a
next
second,
time.
Give me a second, give me a second, give me.
So, as far as
Yeah,
Papa's
that
Kitchen
would-
goes, you said you're not sure what you're doing next time?
No, not yet, because of the 4th. I'm not sure when we're recording next time. But yeah, Tony's segment would have been a hit if he showed up.
Apparently, I need to stop. Coming from the retard in the chat. That's actually true. I do need to stop. I'm actually acknowledging that person on the chat.
Idiot.
So, what was I going to bring up? Did anyone hear the Minifandom episode that Pat and I did? We got very good reviews on it. It was, I got nothing but positive
I
feedback.
don't fuck about that shit.
It was very good. I don't
No.
understand what Kirk's so angry about. He must be in a
I
mood
mean,
this
even
morning.
his thing was positive.
I wasn't
The thing
even
about it
fucking
is-
asked.
I don't believe we got really into the show 20 minutes in. So why is he saying that 3 of us hate the show?
Certainly
And
not
then-
within the first 20 minutes.
I
No.
wish I wasn't part of it.
So
Okay.
he listened to the whole thing, and he just wants to try to like get a rise out of a few of us. So
And that's fine. I get that.
I gave him my response, and that's what I'll leave it to.
I love you,
Like,
Pat.
This is just trying to
Love
make
you,
us friends.
I felt like Woody, when Andy went to go throw him on the ground.
Yes,
And he
that's
was like, I don't want to play with you anymore. I felt like Pat and Chris were Andy, and I was Woody. He was throwing me fucking down.
Which is
Fucking
funny, though,
throw me
because
down the
we
ground.
sent you the links to both things.
never
The
was
show
great.
last week and the first thing. I personally
I
sent you-
just felt very Woodish.
See how he's trying to reverse the heat on you guys? Terrible.
Always.
It's funny. He had a Woody, but I sent him the links, and then he tells us afterwards, "Oh no, I picked up a shift. I have to work. I need the money. I'm broke." I mean, EBT ran out this month, something like that. I forget what the message was, but it was something like that.
The whole month of July last week. That's what I did.
Yeah, you ran out of EBT, so you had to work.
No, I paid the whole month of fucking. I paid the whole month of July off last fucking week. You tell me.
Tell you what.
I paid the whole month of July off last week.
I mean, I do that every week.
No, you don't.
I pay all my bills every week.
You're probably like, oh, how much money is left to suck dick?
I mean, my life, and I pay my bills.
You're probably like, how much money
I only
is
have
left
to make his
suck
extra
black dick?
$4.50 an hour. It's true.
Yeah.
We had overtime.
No, fuck you. You're probably like, how much money is left over to suck dick? You're probably like, I don't fucking know. But guess what? Oh, Barstool. Barstool. Let's give them something to talk about. Hey, are we in a Barstool Network show?
No,
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
no, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, Subaru Steve knows that. That's why he's laughing.
No, he's
Yeah,
laughing.
we are. I don't know what they're talking about.
Fucking Sue, gassing him up.
Steve heals us right out.
Subaru Sizzle.
How
Subaru
quick would they
Sizzle.
fucking throw Tony out of the fucking that office if he did Barstool Idol?
Well, you know what? He'd probably go there and act normal and make us
They
look
might
like
be-
assholes.
It's not possible, but honestly,
I'd be
Chris,
like, no, yeah. No, they're all fine.
this is the same guy who fucking
No, they're all
botched the
fine.
fucking WWE tryout for no good reason.
I'd be like, hey, Dave.
Yeah, he
Dave,
just fucking screwed his own WWE career.
He's a self-sabotage.
I think
Saboteur.
Max Bauer might have something.
Dave. Hey,
Ah.
Dave.
Tony, you could have been on Money in the Bank today. What the heck?
Did
And
they
then
do
Tony
Barstool
ends up
Idol
with a
this year?
writing job.
Did they do what, Steve?
If I get a
Barstool
writing
Idol
job
this year?
with
I don't
They
think
do
they
Barstool,
every year.
If they do, yeah, we should absolutely send Tony for sure.
Because isn't it? I thought it. They must not have done it this year because isn't it around this time? Because remember last year it was when Clemmer made it.
I mean,
thought it was in
I don't know
June,
if that
right?
was a one and done or what.
no, I would love a job.
They
like
probably
writing
they hired
WWE
enough
for
people for
Barstool.
5 seasons,
That-
and
I
that
would
one.
love
season.
doing
They let
that.
they let a couple.
Pat,
people
you
go
and I
this year,
could
though.
fucking could do that all day. You and I, Pat, you and I, writing WWE all day for Barstool
Bill
Well,
McNeil
They
just
already
left.
have.
or
He's turned
anybody
off by
else.
Tony trying to.
You know,
There's
Yeah, you
been a
can
lot
write
of
all
talk
day.
of
Take Robbie Fox.
chasing, and then we have
Write the
Tony on trying
pay-per-views
to get on
out.
Barstool.
write the house shows, the live events, Monday Night Raws, the SmackDowns, the NXTs. Have guys that do all that stuff. Who beat who? You know, the attendance, the crowd. You know what happened, the scenarios, what's going to happen next. That's how you build a wrestling Barstool community. It's about what's going to happen next week, next week, next week, next week. That's how you do it. You know, that's
So they had a show fail that was a wrestling show. Very
nah,
recent.
but they.
Yeah,
It failed, but it did really well. So, funny thing.
But if you do it like every week, like so and so, like you'll never miss a beat because they do it.
I don't know if
fucking
anyone's ever had that idea of doing a show every week. That's a good idea.
With the-
You do it every
with the
every
NXT,
week.
with the
Over and
NXT
over.
talent. Absolutely, yeah.
So
you
like
should.
even the same day.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
do
idea.
it.
You know what's funny is I think we're pretty close. I don't remember the exact date, but I think we're pretty close to the 2-year anniversary of this show.
Okay.
It's definitely. I think it was in August, right?
I thought it was either the end of July or beginning of August.
Well, do you count the 710 show that we did? Or do you count the show after that? The first.
I would count the show after that.
All right.
The
so then it
710
was-
idea was someone else's idea.
Right. So the show we did after that, I believe it was in August, or maybe early August, I guess.
Could be. We could.
I
check
love
out.
it all.
We're just about 2 years old, so probably really close to 104 episodes.
I love
We're
it all,
killing it.
man. I love it.
And now
so
we've taken
fucking
on
much.
a second project. And yeah,
This household.
I think it's attainable. I think that the four of us could permissibly create something special in the world of podcast art.
but Tony,
Live
we've been on
art.
2 years. We're already special.
I know, but we have to do something even better.
You're like Jason Newsted walking into Metallica. You walked into an already made program.
I know this. But we have to
Simon was
make
Cliff
something.
Burton, and you're Jason Newsted.
You know what?
Jeez.
I don't want to stop, but I'm doing this. A lot of this. Now, I believe in the product, and the product is good. I think that we are an attainable source. My friend.
Gotta
He's
get
doing
one
that.
last Simon in there.
He's doing that in the afterlife right now.
You know he is.
Where Simon is, the weed is plentiful.
Simon, once again, I love you, my brother.
Happy early 4th to Subaru Steve, a great American. It's true.
Thank you. Happy 4th to you, not to us, I guess.
Yeah, just Subaru
Love
Steve.
you, my brother.
I don't know Dave Sullivan. So Dan
I thought we
Sullivan.
were bros, Dan. You were a nice guy in Portland.
I don't remember ever meeting him.
He was at the Mexican place that we were at in the middle of the day on Saturday.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then he's the one who took the picture of us and Lauren. Remember? He was.
Oh. I feel bad. Now I feel like I big timed him. Rest in peace, Simon, MVP. Thank you, Robbie V.
I love you, MVP brother.
Chris wants
Love everybody here. Everybody means so much to me.
His obit was already out. It was on Twitter a couple days ago, Jay. Catch up. It'd be nice if he wasn't such a retard, but he is just such a retard.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh.
I mean, but not you.
A very touching eulogy.
No, but I'm actually making the most sense.
Yeah, that show.
I'm just chilling with Mr. Kitty. Tony put Simon's passing in perspective. Beautiful person.
Beautiful poem.
Simon was an absolute beautiful person.
Poem. Sorry, I can't read.
Okay. All right, I will say right now. Simon was an absolute beautiful person who was absolutely one of the best characters and human beings you could ever ask for in a person. He would
bring a hug to a gunfight.
He would bring a kiss to a gunfight. He'd kiss you in the fucking mouth and say, "Guess what? I love you."
I don't know if I'd like that.
And we're not bad people
Simon
anymore.
fine, but I don't know.
We're not upset. I just kiss you on the lips, and we're fine. And there's nothing that's gonna stop us from being fucking.
Your talent. Don't let Pat tell you otherwise. We try to get Bill involved in the show as much as possible, but for extenuating circumstances, he's not always willing and able. He has contracts.
Honestly, I feel like everybody should take a minute.
Why
around.
is he so angry? Why is he so angry tonight?
I'm gonna hand it.
No. Take a minute, look around your loved ones. You know who matters the most to you.
You tried. I did try.
Then
Been trying for 2 years.
He always says that. What does he mean?
Don't worry about what he means. He doesn't know what he means. So why should we
love them the most? Hey, I could be Toyota Tony. I wouldn't drive 500 miles.
Toyota Tony. He's going to drive 500 miles.
No.
More. So, does anyone have any thoughts on the passing of Darren Drozdoff?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I remember when he got paralyzed.
So when he got paralyzed, I started training 2 years after. And the one thing that they taught us in Kowalski's was nobody's shirts can be tucked out. Everybody's shirts tucked in because of what happened with Drozdoff. So ever since that, everybody's shirts was tucked in. Nobody's shirts was ever tucked out. You know, whenever you did something, everybody's shirts tucked in. No tucked out shirts.
What if you weren't wearing a shirt?
No, it's fine. But you never leave an issue where your foot gets caught in the bottom of the shorts, you know, where you can't get up, you know.
If you were in D'Lo's shoes, what would you have done different?
What was the move that D'Lo did?
Fuck, man. I wouldn't. I don't
Like a
know.
running power bomb.
I don't know, man. I don't.
You talking about the move that happened that paralyzed him?
Yeah.
He's trying to do.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have gone the.
He always did a running power bomb spot, and Drozdov was wearing like a loose T-shirt because he's the one who said that. Like he said he had a loose T-shirt, that's what caused it, and then so he just slipped.
Honestly, me, pick him up on the turnbuckle. Fight. Get off. Missile drop kick. No fucking spot. Get him up on the turnbuckle. Spot.
So you
I
abandoned
go
the
away.
spot.
Drop kick. That's it, brother. That's it. There's no
Tony's
power
on
bomb.
the show. Tony, you're on
Who's
here.
this?
That's
You know.
nice of her. Welcome, Tony's aunt.
Hi, Tony. Hey, Tony.
Tony's aunt, your phone is terrible.
All right, let me go ahead, Tony's on.
Look at you. Look at you.
Phone's still terrible.
You are so fucking fat and out of shape.
What
the fuck happened to you?
Stupid son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
You got your
Go
little
fucking
headphones
go on a diet.
You got your little headphones on, you stupid
Oh
bastard.
my god, you look fucking awful. Go take a nap.
Oh, for Christ's sake, then send me some steroids, you fucking cod.
Oh, on a diet.
I'm on a limit, brother. I'll go on a diet when I get on food stamps like you and I can't afford to fucking eat. Tony, I love you, brother. Where you fucking been?
This is the man who showed his
I've
asshole.
been right fucking here.
Program
Yeah,
was.
I've been watching you
Fuck, I've
for
been-
weeks.
Yeah.
So we saw his asshole.
I
now
miss
we see
you,
his
man.
face.
I miss you.
How
I
many
miss you too,
I miss
shrooms
you,
is
man. I do.
I
I do.
miss you too. I really do. Why do you think I'm here?
Okay. So
Missed
now
you.
what?
How many
So now
shrooms
what?
Tony's aunt? Uh-oh.
Really? How many
I don't think
shrooms?
this. Huh?
How many shrooms?
No shrooms tonight. Vodka tonight. Because Subaru Steve fucking wasn't picking up the pace, so I figured I would. I don't know this kid from a hole in the wall, but I feel like I do.
He's a good guy.
He's a good dude.
We're getting motion sickness from your camera, Tony's aunt.
Well, yeah, you should see what Tony's aunt did to him.
I have a feeling I know. That actually explains a lot. Ask Tony's aunt about throwing dirt on a grave. Tony's aunt, have you thrown dirt on someone's grave recently?
Here we go.
Jesus.
Tony's naked now.
What are you doing?
Tony. Mike Swallow isn't here, dude. You don't have to do that anymore. Look at you. Hey, not for nothing, guys. What Bill McNeil's referring to is we attended a Jewish funeral yesterday, and that was my first time at a Jewish funeral. Usually when I go to a funeral, we put flowers on the dead,
Right.
and apparently they buried the dead. That was new to me. It's kind of fucked up, but that's what Billy McNeil's talking about.
Yeah, I wish I could have made that, but I got stuck at work.
No, I don't think it's a big
well.
deal. No, it's cool, man. They don't remember the people that went. They remember the people that don't go. So you're remembered forever, man.
That's silver lining. That's a pretty good one.
You know? I
So
feel
you
good
don't-
tonight, dude. I'm like, my cherries popped a little bit, but I'm kind of worried that Subaru Steve ain't fucking drinking.
He doesn't have to drink. He's enjoying himself. He's taking the weekend off, which is
Tony,
fine.
a little hot over there, kid?
Tony's playing the role of the shirtless guy today.
Look at him. Look at you. Tony, flex for us. No, flex for us. Dude, flex for us. Tony, flex. Dude,
You
show us your
flex.
muscles.
You flex, brother. I want to see you flex.
Yeah. Flex my
But no, he gave me my first shot.
That was Tony getting his first shot.
You get Tony acting out now that Cowboy is here.
I'm
Of
right
course.
here now, cowboy. What do you have?
What do you need?
What do you have, cowboy? It's so funny.
John from Scranton's here.
Hmm.
How are you,
You
John?
smoking? You smoking
Have
weed
you
now,
met Tony's
Matt?
arm?
John, I think
Matt,
you
you
might.
smoking?
It's a vape, Tony.
Matt. Oh, what are you smoking? A vape? You smoking a vape?
What are
Oh,
you smoking?
no, I'm smoking weed.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you're smoking that vape. And then,
$18.79 a month.
looking for some
Yeah,
party
but
bags, baby, that's really mine.
That was
every time that
beautiful.
thing shakes, I gotta mute you. I'll
That's
take this opportunity to say, hey, John, thanks for the open for the new show. I appreciate it.
Good.
I think it came out great.
It's fucking good. That was a beautiful opening to this show by Bill McNeil. Never heard someone else's poem read so beautifully.
Bill McNeil is a laureate.
Wait a minute. Bill McNeil was lying to us that he didn't write that?
Unless he did, maybe I'm wrong.
I thought he wrote it, but I thought we were. I'm not up on all the latest.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote it. And that was maybe wrong of me to accuse.
He may have wrote it, but there were beautiful words on the left.
Did the new
We
show
worked
play
that
yet?
out. We spent a good amount of time working that open out in the pre-show, and of course, I fucked it up by playing the
Yeah, I saw.
closing before playing the open.
It kind of hit though. That music kind of hit after that somber song, but I don't know. It was good. It was
Hey,
good.
not for nothing. What's that closing song? Who wrote that song?
That's Willie
Willie
G.
Is that on Spotify?
I'm
It's
sure
a
it is.
Willie G.
Probably on
Willie G.
World
Blazer original.
Tried to find it.
It's a good one.
What is that song called?
It's called.
It's the
F
420
U
show
N.
theme. That's what it's called.
He was the original producer to this show, wasn't he?
No, Grover. I mean, yeah, Grover was.
Grover. Oh no, he was the original Hit the Race Bucket producer.
Yeah, and he had the sticks
Big
behind
yikes.
him. Everyone made fun of him, and it was pretty great. And then he left. He couldn't take the heat. That's how it went. Pat was too rough on him, so he quit.
So did the new show play yet? I don't know. I
Yeah,
asked
it played right before this.
right before this.
So if you go on the network, you'll see it. I think we're on there. I think we're currently the third watched show, maybe the fourth watched show on the network at the moment this week.
Yeah, I was gonna put Poppy's Kitchen #1, taking over all the past shows for the last 6 months. Can't beat that.
Poppy's
Fucking-
Kitchen was excellent. I thought it
Fucking
was really
network's working already. It was a lot of talking over each other, but that'll fix itself.
I mean, I can't criticize for that. We do that on this show literally every time.
Of course.
Which is the reason why. Oh, the poem is mine. The poem set the tone. Good words by Bill McNeil. I'm watching the poem now. You fucking mark.
How did we find out Simon was dead?
McNeil's a fucking.
It's a strange story, John. I'll tell you. I woke up the other morning and I had a DM for the Frank GoFundMe,
Oh man.
and so I checked that person's
Forgot what
who sent the
to do.
GoFundMe. I went and checked their timeline, and I found that they followed me, and I had neglected to follow them back. And then I found a 2-week-old post about Simon passing away. And I
Yikes.
immediately thought, well, we found out faster than Kirk found out about Jon Stewart.
That's true. That's true. If anything, we're better friends. And you bigger fans.
Well, we were talking about it last week. You had said
Yeah, and the
Simon
week
dead.
before. And the
Yeah.
week before.
Yeah,
Oh, you said it's Simon dead. Oh, that's tough.
We postulated that he may have been.
R.I.P.
We didn't say.
I mean, I'm sure there was a good period of time where nobody even knew, and he was just sitting there. Is that fucked up to say? Is that fucked up to say? But I feel like that might be true.
We hadn't heard from him. The last time we did hear from him, he had been in bad shape. So it wasn't outside the realm of possibilities.
That last tweet of his is fucking good.
It is.
I mean, yeah, because it was right before he came on here.
Yeah, that was good.
His last tweet was, "I feel good enough to come on the show tonight, fellas."
Yeah, that was good.
You did.
Because we weren't sure because it had been a month before that tweet that we had heard from him. We thought he might have already passed.
So we don't actually know the actual cause of death yet.
No.
Life.
It said it did say, let me see if I can find
And his funeral's not for like another month.
yeah, and it's a
Well,
great
if you
side
notice-
celebration even.
You notice it's on his birthday, so I guess they're trying to.
Right.
That kind of made me sad that he didn't make it to his birthday.
He was a good guy. He was a good guy.
Like him a lot.
I think we fed him, clothed him, almost gave him $10,000. I mean, we did everything we could for the man.
We tried. We tried.
What do you
Again,
think?
Wagon fucked that up.
You think they buried him in one of your shirts, John?
Oh my god! If they buried him in a GV shirt, that would I shit my pants. We have a sick Simon shirt with that girl rolling the blunt behind him.
Yeah,
that shirt's dope.
Simon and Danielle. Before we found out that she was
I would wear the shit out of that. That's like one of the only shirts I think we have that's cool. I mean, other than your sweatshirt. Your sweatshirt's dope with the white string.
I don't even have one of those. Pat does.
It's $48. It's kind of ridiculous how expensive it is.
True. For those who are wondering, I did send Simon a link, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
That's smart.
I think we should do it anyway, like always. Just
Yeah, just send it.
It's like leaving a plate at the dinner table for someone who recently passed. Same thing.
No, I was just listening to the Elon Musk interview with Joe Rogan and how when people die, their internet presence is really still there, and that AI could eventually just let them continue to live through their presence online. And maybe we could do that with Simon in the future.
Maybe. Imagine AI Simon,
Futurama type shit with Nixon or whatever. That'd be cool.
His
If we
head
got
in the
Simon's
jar?
piss bag or something, some of his DNA. Damn it.
I'm still shocked there was never a piss bag Twitter account.
That's true. I mean, there will be now, but all our viewers
Maybe.
will
I
hop
mean,
right on.
don't overestimate the reach of this show, John.
Oh, I know. I know, buddy. So did you guys record another one for next week? Or are you going to do when are you going to do
We're
it?
every other week, but we're searching for a guest. And I think we might be down a host.
Oh, yeah?
A preview. If we're getting a preview of what it would be like to have a third host in.
Well, did you not have the third? Did you not have
We
Tony
did.
there for
Tony
the third?
wasn't able to make the taping.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm right here, you idiot.
Tony, you're the talent anyways.
We
Everything-
recorded last
Now,
week.
jackass.
I'm right here, you idiot.
Tony does need a presence on the network somewhere.
He
even though
does.
doesn't
He's
listen to the
excited
show.
about it, and I like the fact that he thinks he's on Barstool. That is important.
To be fair, that's Steve's fault.
I mean, I use it on job fucking interviews. You might as well, Tony.
I'm on Barstool.
Barstool, baby.
Just don't show your
I'm on
asshole.
Barstool.
Uh,
So,
Oh, don't show my asshole. Fuck.
I'm on
I-
Barstool.
Once is enough.
Well, when this podcast, when Pat told me he was starting a podcast, I figured it was for guys' assholes.
There has been
I mean-
so much asshole on this show already.
Well, it was his.
Oh, it was yours?
It
Oh,
was
dope.
his.
That
yeah,
video.
oh,
What
yeah.
happened to that clip?
Hold on,
That
you want me
clip
to
is
prove it?
No, it's okay. We're good.
I'm sure it's alive somewhere.
a lot of people out there.
It's got a couple more hemorrhoids now.
I was on that show earlier too, that episode, and it was kind of a wild episode before that, and then that happened, and I was like, whoa, that fucking
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. That was one of the few times that I had really good instinct and
If you play music in the
solo
background,
shot at the right time.
Well, I'm still waiting for Pat to invite everyone over for the next big wrestling pay-per-view /
SummerSlam.
fucking 420 somewhere show
SummerSlam.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Saturday.
SummerSlam.
What day is
All of
SummerSlam?
us.
Less than an hour. You know that, right?
What's in an hour?
He's gonna last less than an hour if he comes over to my house.
Who?
Tony.
Oh, Tony.
No, we're not gonna go to your house. We'll
Hour.
meet somewhere.
I'm
I think
surprised
everyone
he
should go
can
to
be
Tony's
allowed
house.
over.
We'll go.
Why don't we all go to Tony's place?
I have a one bedroom.
Because that Frigidaire box ain't
Over.
big enough.
Yeah, we're not sleeping over.
I don't want all these people in my living room.
You guys can all come over for SummerSlam. How's that?
I'll be there
How is that?
via StreamYard.
How are you?
I'd rather come over for something not wrestling related.
Come over when the fuck ever then.
We haven't had a 420 meetup in a very long time.
Come over fucking next week or fucking the week after.
I think the last one was the we went to wrestle and BA called it the 420 Christmas party.
That's right. It was the Christmas party.
We weren't there to host, and did he end up hosting for us? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he hosted one of the usual suspects that would go on if we weren't on.
Because when we were in Mississippi, High Blind Mike took the baton for us.
Right. Yeah, it was BA. I know Vodka was on at one point.
Of course.
Right. I'm surprised we haven't seen him in the comments.
He jumped on last week.
Booty, what the fuck? No.
BA's probably celebrating Canada Day.
Oh, he might be. That's true.
Yeah.
He knows he always has an open invite on the show.
I wonder if that's going to affect his diet, so to speak.
A possibility.
Every time I hear music,
It's coming from him.
go ahead and get rid of that. Don't need to have that.
Nobody's
So,
getting you.
Nobody's getting what?
Why isn't Steve drinking tonight?
Because he decided not to. He's an adult.
Right.
Taking it
Please
easy.
stop bullying Subaru Steve.
Get trashed every
No. Hold on, Chris. I asked Steve.
Oh, sorry.
I have like 2 weeks off, and I try not to.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Just
Just
wanna enjoy my time.
apologize to your aunt, Tony. All right.
Now Tony ran away. Someone else is talking. He wants to talk. Then he gets the chance to talk and he runs away. Tony, were you saying something?
Just saying to myself, damn baby. Oh, baby.
The high-pitched voice kills me.
A little flute. There was a flute. There was a young man who was playing.
He's a great man. You big timed him. You big leagued him.
He was playing a flute. A little Snow Whitesman. He was playing a little flute.
Happy 4th to you, Danny.
He was playing a little flute ski,
Yeah,
little Snow White ski, man.
Child.
And there goes Matt. He's gonna go take a shit.
I'm going where, bro? I'm right here, you fucking retard.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you, Danny.
Tony, why don't we hang out anymore, dude? Tony, why don't we hang out anymore, dude? I have Adderall still.
He's going to be over in 10 minutes.
John Lover.
He's on his way.
I prescribed 20 milligrams a day, you fucking retard.
Yo, that was fucking hilarious. Why are you my friend, dude? I still get Adderall, dude. Holy shit. Danny, I'm
subscribe
your
to your
episode to manage right now. The quantum, whatever it's called.
Oh,
No idea why it's so loud. I don't know.
Oh, Quantum
Oh,
Kirk.
Admit it. Quantum
David,
Kirk.
is that David's show?
Yep.
Yeah, Daver and Danny Sullivan.
Great guys.
Now I'm realizing that Danny Sullivan is Danny from
Might
the
be
record, and I feel like an
fucking
asshole,
gay.
but that's okay. It's not the first time I felt like an asshole. Won't be the last.
Is anybody doing anything for the 4th?
No.
No.
Yeah, working. Come on by fucking Encore Boston Harbor. I'll take your money.
No.
Oh,
We
you
work
probably
real
want
jobs.
to
We don't have
receive
time to go to
his
casino.
Yeah, probably
Come
around.
on by,
2
dude.
before.
Come to the craps table.
I'm trying to stay away from there too.
Good. Jesus
Make some
Christ.
changes.
I thought,
Trying to.
you know what? I thought you looked familiar, Subaru Steve.
You might have seen me there before.
Probably. What do you play?
I had my shirt off.
Roulette.
Yeah, that's why you don't
Blackjack.
recognize him. He has his shirt on.
They make
You
you
usually
keep your
plays
shirt on.
the shirt on.
Usually just roulette, blackjack. When I'm
Okay.
To be a man of
Are you a dealer?
Yeah.
You look like a dealer.
Maybe I shouldn't admit it. Yeah, drugs and otherwise. What do you want?
Yeah.
That's
Looks
a
like Tony's on his way
I
to
figured
your
out
house.
everything I need to know about you, man.
Dude, I mentioned Adderall and Tony disappeared. He probably, oh, there he is.
You had to go
Probably
get another
pooping
drink.
over.
Oh, he's getting
I'm
his bar-
prescribed Adderall.
Huh?
Yeah,
I get 20
you
milligrams a day.
took in a day and a half, probably.
20 milligrams a day. I get. Yeah.
What's your prescription?
20 milligrams a day.
He's
No,
done
but-
with them in a week.
The size. How many do you pick up at a time?
I eat 2 a day.
From
How
the
many do you
doctor
pick
or
up at
from
a
the
time?
guy in Lynn?
So if you take 2 a day, so they're 10 milligrams each.
No,
you
they're 20. 20 in the morning, 20 in the afternoon
So then that's 40 milligrams.
a day. Yeah.
So you double
You
your dose.
take it every day? You take it every day, Tony?
I try not to, but I do.
He snorts 20 milligrams every morning.
No,
You
I
know you
eat
just want to
20
do.
in the morning, 20 in the afternoon.
That's bullshit.
It's
You do
tough.
more.
How can I do more?
I
I'm not a
I've seen
fucking
you.
animal.
I've seen you
Isn't
do.
that supposed to help you focus?
I'm not a fucking animal.
I've seen you take 5
That's to be
20s.
debated.
Running around the fuck.
That's to be debated.
I do, and I'm subjectively annoying. So
20 in the morning, 20 at night. I'm sorry, but gotta get shit done. I'm sorry.
Well, why can't you focus on anything?
Tony, don't you work overnight?
He does.
On the weekends I do, yeah. No, now I do 8 to 4 on the weekends. Before I was doing 12 to 8, but now I do 4 a.m. to noon, and then on the weekends when I
Cool,
work,
Bill.
I do 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Beautiful.
That's like first
overnight.
shift.
Yeah.
But it's only 7.5 hours.
I'm proud
No,
of you,
it's
man.
8 to 4 on the weekends.
So you don't have to clock out for your lunch?
No.
Yeah, for lunch at fucking 7 in the morning.
More like 11:30 in the afternoon, 1:30 in the morning.
No, didn't you get
I
in
know
trouble
how
for
it is. I know how it is. I
couple
work
weeks ago?
overnight too.
What?
Didn't you get in trouble for smelling like weed at work a couple weeks ago?
I was on a coke binge for like fucking 3 days.
I fucking
And
love
the boss
coffee.
was like, fuck you. And I was like, no, I've been like all fucked up for like 2 days. I met a girl at the cabaret. We did some blow for like a couple days, and we fucked up in my apartment for like 2 days. My boss was
And
like,
that's
"Where
why
the
you
fuck
don't want to
are
let us
you?"
come over? Is that why you
No.
won't let us come over?
No.
Her body's still there?
That's gonna be
No. She left. But I was
Yeah,
like, this
sure
is
she did.
fucking disgusting.
She was gross.
I was like, this is fucking disgusting. I was like, I can't believe we did all this.
She
2-day
must have been
bender,
under. She
coke.
must have been under 140 pounds if she was disgusting to you.
No joke.
Gotta pop out a pad. So let me
Yeah,
apologize.
You're fired.
She was only in it for the food stamps.
She was in it for the snap.
She probably just blew through all your jugs and just dipped
Dude,
out
like,
on you
dude,
2
my
days
food
later.
shit.
No,
I was
dude,
like
she wanted the food stamp.
1988.
I stole 2 of your sweatshirt.
Tony, I love you. Feed my kids.
As do I.
Senor Stoner.
Always extra cheese. And the
Shout out
calzone-
Jay, who asked me to promote Meeting of the Minds on here.
You can promote that. We'll let you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the plug. He
I mean, you
texted
already
me.
did, so I couldn't stop you. But
Yeah. He texted me, so I didn't want to. I don't.
we try not to censor people here, even retards.
Yeah. Free speech.
Yeah, Tony, it's free speech, Tony.
I love it. I love free speech.
Let them know how you feel.
Hey,
Talk to us, kid.
I think BA should be the producer for Poppy's Kitchen, though. I think he'd be much better on Poppy's Kitchen. Comment guy. But that sucks. There's no comments during that.
That's what sucks about not going
So
live.
wait, is Mike and the Minifans live?
Mike
Why
and the
isn't he the
Minifans
comment
was
guy?
live.
Who was the comment guy?
Pat was the comment guy, but they
Pat.
weren't. They don't do
Pat
it
was?
like they don't do it like you guys did it.
Right.
He was in charge of putting the comments on the screen, not necessarily coming in with the highlight of comments.
Menners needs to be kicked out. Patch. Well, I like Pat being it.
Did you listen to Minifandom? We touched
Minifan-
on that with Menners.
Oh no. I saw you guys are on it though. I have to catch up on that. I listened to 6 hours on Baba Booey today, so
Okay,
on his
well
book.
that's
So I
acceptable,
wasted
then.
time. I drove home from the beach. I could have easily listened to it.
Well, it sounds like you use your time wisely.
Yeah. Now I know all about Baba Booey's book. I didn't listen to the book though. I just listened to the radio about it.
So we came in from our lead-in, which was our own show on KMN, and we had a pretty hot slot. We had a bunch of viewers, and then they dropped off. So I want to apologize to anyone who's left who watched the KMN show and thought this was going to be the same thing. And just understand that this is not even close.
What did you
to
do
that.
different on that show? What is the basis of that show? First of all, fuck them. This show is better, probably. Shout out.
So on that show, it's just Pat and myself, and maybe we'll have Tony. I think we're going to have Tony
pretty
at some
terrible cast.
point. But then we bring in a guest who's a Minifan who likes to smoke weed, and we have a few set questions we ask.
Okay.
And we go from there, and we try
So
to go about a
basically
half
the
an hour,
basis of
maybe
this
40
show.
minutes.
The basis of this show originally
Well, the basis of this show is like
is different.
I
now.
don't get to see people enough, so I want to hang out.
Dude, you stole Super Lemon Haze's idea.
That's not true. Super Lemon Hayes wanted to do a investigative reporter gimmick.
I think that
wanted
was
to
because he
interview,
was just really intense of a question asker. He was just a really intense guy.
Well, he always had what was the other guy? Scott?
That guy had
Get
no
the other
clue what
guy.
he was doing. That guy stunk.
He was not very lively,
Yeah.
and they would just sit there and talk.
Yeah.
Just the two
And
of
drink beer
Yeah.
and like smoke a vape. At least this
And
one, there's a
then-
bunch of potheads on it. Fucking losers.
In recent weeks or months, Eric has hinted that he wants to bring that back, but more as
I am
bringing
for
in-
all the shows coming back on the network, aka all of them. Bring them back.
well.
I want
then
all
when's
the bad content. Poppy
when's
said it
the
right.
Mincel Intel reboot then?
I don't think it's happening. I don't think us four
Well,
will talk to each
You
other.
said all the shows.
I don't even know if we're allowed on. I mean, we have like 3 banned guys.
What do you mean? The only people that are banned are
Willie
Wagon
G.
and
And yellow shirt guy.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yellow
Wagon
shirt.
and Yellow Shirt.
Yeah,
We're
Manners says
fucking
anybody
back
else
then.
can come on.
I don't know. It feels like a mature adult now with a motorcycle, and Willie G is possibly in jail. So if those 2 things are avoidable, then we're in. Fuck
There
it,
we go.
we're in.
All right then.
I
Lock
don't
it
know
in.
when we would do that. We do a regular show. I'm gonna plug it again. I'm kidding.
Now,
It's a
you say
terrible-
regular. Is that on a schedule at this point?
No.
Okay.
It's when I want to do a show and I ask somebody and they say yes, which Vodka always says yes. It's
So
pretty
in
sad.
that in that regard, did you steal Meaning of the Minds from BA and the other guy?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll
Just check.
fuck a little swat.
Yes, I did. I'll steal anything off any of you. So fucking watch it.
Hmm.
Watch it.
Fair enough.
Fuck a little swat.
You
I
little
mean,
slut.
we use some of your hard work on all of our shows.
Yeah, don't worry. You can use me for whatever you want.
We do.
What?
This lovely background we have here is courtesy of John.
I was just a fucking little slut. I was just a fucking little slut.
What are you
Swallow
doing,
it.
Tony?
I'm telling you, you better have that guy. You better have Tony on the show. You're only hope.
We want to know.
I was just a fucking little slut.
Help, Tony. You're our only hope.
Oh, and we're all
I was just a fucking little slut.
Tony
just
in the
low.
DMs before the show came on was very, very worried that we weren't going to let him on tonight.
I watched all of Poppy's Kitchen. I was like, that was great. And then the last 5 minutes was just basically me getting my head bashed in with the shovel. I was like, oh fuck, that hurt. I was like, I made it through that whole show, maybe unscathed. And yeah, Poppy buried me. Steve buried me. Sneaks. I just got fucking bullied. BA threw in. I was like, oh fuck. That hurt.
Well,
To be fair, poor Pat has been getting buried all week long.
Yeah, I heard you and Sneaks going back and forth. I love when guys go back and forth with Sneaks when he's in the comments.
I'm addicted to Cloud, I guess. I was a comment guy and did the show, and that we've always done.
Pat's a guy who's just constantly getting accused of being a Sneaks guy. It's got to be insufferable.
I'm a Sneaks guy, though.
Yeah. You're not like a fucking lapdog, though.
Well, no.
At least you fight back. Look at that little whore.
Is that a shot of someone else on the screen?
What was that?
I feel like that's a thinly veiled shot at somebody else on the screen, what John just said.
No.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too.
No, Steve, you're a prodigy right now. You haven't become a lapdog yet. You still have your own say. You're a prodigy.
Thank you. I really want Kirk to be aware of Tony's existence. Just like he's gotta,
of Tony's existence, it'll happen fast. I think. I think
get him on the network.
Whoever in studio, he's definitely.
Yeah. I think Tony would be great in studio. He'd get kicked out in like 12 minutes.
Yeah, and then we would get kicked out too.
He would be yellow shirt guy so fast. We could just call in and make it up.
Well, Tony would talk though.
Bring it down.
Tony would talk, and that might not be the best thing.
Go in there acting like a little slut, Tony. Look at him with your gum.
Mentally fucking.
It's surprising how this show has turned into watch what stupid shit Tony's gonna do.
Yeah, I love that. You used to just kind of put him up on screen, and that's all you could see the whole show. That's kind of died down a bit, but
well, he has to be doing something particularly crazy for me to put him solo screen.
Yeah.
And I usually my favorite is when I catch like the Andrew Augustins of the world falling asleep on edibles and
because he's taking 500 milligrams of edibles
and saying how
I can imagine Augustus falls asleep with a nice glass of milk every night, like
yeah, nice
little cuddles. I like Augustus, but kind of a soft bitch.
Did
little bit.
Did we touch on the card at all?
We went through the card, but you want to restart
hit the card?
We did though.
I think it's time.
We talked about Simon. We talked about our show on KMN. We talked about Minifandom, and we even talked about Darren Drozdoff.
Never mind. I was going to say almost a very self-centered card, but
I will put the link in.
Well, we started out.
If anyone that we will put on, this doesn't go out to anyone, want to come on and give respect to Simon.
Shout out to you guys, giving back to the fucking fans, man.
Absolutely. Anyone who wants to come on and talk about Simon, we'll let you.
If you want to come on here and talk, thank you, Tony.
If anyone wants to do a couple words on Simon, links in the chat.
People forget that Simon was the original strange guy we'd have on before.
Yeah,
Tony
he was the OG, a random. Found you through hashtag.
But actually, the original weirdo we had on was.
Did I come on this show?
That's right.
She was the first weirdo we had on. Rando from the comments.
So what is how did Simon find you guys?
He didn't find
Highblind Mike did.
Yeah, Highblind Mike found him.
Of course.
Highblind Mike had to use the 420 somewhere Twitter account because he got kicked off his original account and couldn't make another account because he was IP banned. So he had to use the 420 somewhere account and found him through hashtags or whatever.
Who the fuck is
and he brought him to our attention.
Hey,
rest is history.
Well, he's dead, so it really is history. That's it.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the end of the story.
Now it's complete history.
That's
just
write it in the history books.
But he'll always be in the outro. Any new outros that we make will always have Simon in it.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
He's
Absolutely.
our first whack packer.
He brought us hours of content without even realizing it.
Danny, if you're watching, do you want an intro for this show? I've at this point, I know one noticed, I'm pretty much majority stakeholder of the Kirk Minahan network. I have a foot in every show that is on the network. Basically,
Menners really should give you some type of title conveying.
Well,
that.
no, I would not like one. I would just like my very well held positions as majority shareholder. I have a foothold in every show.
I mean, you do a lot of things though, John, especially for us.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. You get a lot.
Do a lot. You wear a lot of hats. You help us with marketing and merch, and particularly
Piss from a cock is hot. I don't know.
I meant the piss cup one.
Yeah,
I hit the wrong clip.
Hit the piss cup.
I gotta find the piss cup.
That's okay.
I can't find it.
But no, yeah, Menners, I don't think has noticed.
Yeah,
Piss
cup. Piss cup.
Added bonus, Simon was on that show. That was his last appearance.
I was gonna say I wanted to make a piss cup shirt, and we never did make it. And
you did send a mock-up though.
That's sad. I did send the mock-up. I never made it though.
That is sad.
That's sad because he's dead now.
Yeah, and I think Tony might be dead too. He dropped off. I don't know what happened. We played piss cup and he split.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's 4th of July weekend. He might be getting a little naughty.
He might have taken an extra 10, 15 milligrams.
Yeah. All right, I'm leaving. Rest
see you
in
later,
peace,
John.
Simon. See you later. I love you guys. Bye.
All right, so now we're back with Subaru Steve. We have the better part of an hour to kill.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, geez is right. Live YouTube is not easy, Steve. It's not easy.
No.
Sometimes you just got to say words just to have words said. Gets really quiet in here at times.
Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going to be next week. I'm thinking about maybe going somewhere on the Cape. Maybe actually also thinking about taking a drive to Atlantic City, although that might not be good for me. I'm trying to.
Meme shows up in the comments as John from Scranton leaves. He's happy about it. Memes, why don't you jump on the show? The link's in the comments.
Yeah, memes.
Links in the comment and say something nice about Simon, which we know you won't say. You probably say how much of a scumbag you are.
Where's Squid? Squid had some words he wanted to say about Simon, I thought.
He's usually in the chat too.
Yeah.
Memes is cloud free.
Now they might be. We have to realize that some people might now be exclusive to other shows too. So we'll respect that if it's the case. But I'm guessing Subaru Steve is not exclusive because he's here.
I wasn't told I was. But
I mean that's fine. We love having you. Don't take it wrong.
it's okay.
Let's get into hit the 420 bucket. Subi, what do you think about the some of the Bruins signings today? I said earlier that I think it was actually in the pre-show that the Bruins are a heavy favorite to win the 2012 Stanley Cup with the moves that they made today.
I know they got Lucic back. Who else did they sign?
Fucking James Van Riemsdyk. And
No way.
He still plays.
And Shattenkirk.
Another older guy.
I didn't even know Shattenkirk was still in the league, but apparently he was on the Ducks.
So they're just bringing in old guys.
Doing the goddamn notes.
They're bringing in low money veterans, and I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm so sorry.
They're not going to be, obviously, they're not going to be what they were last year, but they're still going to be pretty good defensively. They're not getting rid of Allmark, I guess, so they'll still have a pretty good goalie situation.
So you're not going to predict that they miss the playoffs this year?
I think they'll make the playoffs. And then, obviously, as we saw a few months ago, anything can happen in the playoffs. So get there and see what you can do.
So what about anyone have any thoughts on the Celtics signings? I'm joking. I know no one cares about basketball on the panel.
They haven't really done anything, have they?
Well, they brought in this last week.
Celtics all the way.
They signed a guard today. I forget his name. Or last night.
Oh, and the Bruins signed some guy with a funny last name. Hold on. Like Geeky or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They signed a guy named DP, Donkey
No,
Puncher.
it's like Geeky or something like that.
Oh. Memes was never righter than that last comment. Bruins are toast.
They just got Porzingis moves.
Yeah, they did. Memes. Come on, they just got a friggin' 7-foot tall white dude.
I mean, you can't get much whiter and taller.
Bruins are toast. I mean, we'll see. I said they were toast last year, and
then we crashed our computer and disappeared. So we'll be a few minutes before Pat gets back on as he reboots. There he goes. Welcome back, Pat. Fuck the Celtics. Okay.
One of the free games last month. I think it's. Oh no, you might still get another. Actually, no. I think the first is when it stops. NBA 2K was free on PlayStation. I told Steve to tell me to fuck off.
It's true. It is amazing. KFS. Danny's a little delayed. He must have paused. Bruins lost Bertuzzi, Patrice, and Hall.
So Bertuzzi's definitely not getting re-signed?
That's what Sweeney said today. He's probably not going to come with the term. He wants too many years, which obviously he's entitled to that, and he should get that, but he's just not going to get it here, unfortunately.
That sucks.
That's why they got to sign fucking guys like Lucic and fucking James Van Riemsdyk to 1 year.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
$1 million deals because they don't have any fucking cap space.
You think there's a chance that Bergeron comes back midway through the season?
Fuck no.
I think that's what I would probably think is going to happen.
No.
And I think I saw something.
Stop fucking lying on Pat.
Krejci was either going to play back in his homeland, or if he was going to play, he was going to come in like December. But I don't think he's going to come back. If anyone's coming back, it's going to be Bergeron, and I don't think he'll come back until like maybe halfway.
What about Marchand?
What about Marchand?
Is he coming back?
What do you mean he's coming back? He's on the fucking team, dickhead.
Is he gonna love it?
I guess so.
Will he love it? Will you love seeing him love it?
Krejci? I wouldn't say Krejci.
Will you love everybody on the Bruins loving them love it?
No.
Love them the same way they love it. Please. That's all we have left.
This meme's talking about who?
We have to love them.
Maybe he's talking about
same way they want to love the
Marchand.
ice. We have to work together and love them the same way they want to be loved.
Sneaks is not a Krejci guy.
You're talking about Bergeron or Krejci?
All of them.
I thought he was talking about Krejci while Memes was talking about Bergeron.
Talking about all of them.
No, I don't think he's talking about. I don't know. People should tell us what they're talking about. Bergeron. See?
All of them. They want to be loved, man. You have to love them.
Everybody wants to be loved. I want to be loved.
Yeah. So let's work together to love them.
I don't want to work together with you, Tony.
You know what?
Fuck
you, Pat.
I don't seem to be a good teammate or a good coworker.
Me and Subaru Steve got this.
I think Subaru Steve's had enough of shit.
Why are we going after Subaru Steve? He's my guy.
We're a team.
Done with Tony's shit.
We're gonna team up with just a couple of guys teaming up. No, fine.
Steve, you don't got to put up with any guff from Tony.
All right, fine, fine. No gut. Fine.
No gut.
I want Tony on the network. It's hard to get a hold of him.
I'm here.
He's a busy man.
I'm here right now.
He's trying to write for WWE and Barstool.
Well, I want to write for everybody.
Steve has a question. How's the new place, Mass Cash Mommy bought you on the beach?
I didn't buy that yet.
You didn't buy it yet? You didn't move from the hut yet?
No, I'm staying aware. I'm foreseeing the forecast. Whoa, it's gonna be winter soon. Woo.
We found that out earlier from.
I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah, Tony blew you guys off for Poppy's
Oh,
Kitchen.
wait a minute. I got something for you right now. I want to give it to you. And I don't want you to know that I'm Jordan Knight, but I'll do it right. Because, baby, you know I can give it to you.
Tony, do you have an answer to your critics about
Jordan
missing
Knight.
Poppy's Kitchen?
Tony, why'd you miss Poppy's Kitchen?
Baby, you know I can
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Jordan Knight. Treat you right.
He's awake now.
Giving you
You just got to give him the
everything
Adderall.
of mine.
He's ready to go.
Giving
That was
you
14.
everything of mine. Dude, I was fucking right in her face. I was like, giving you everything of mine.
We didn't tell him. Jay,
I was
we
like,
did not
right
tell
in her
him.
fucking face.
Does Tony know he's my replacement? I would take Tony as Jay's replacement every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Well, Jay
Thank you
was
very
also.
much.
Wait a minute.
going
What are
to
you
be
talking about? No. Knock it
He was
off. What are we doing
on
now?
parole. Someone was vaping outside the hospital. It was him that was vaping outside the hospital.
Did you see that? You caught me. Baby, you know I was vaping for you. Jordan Knight. Smoke it right. Baby, you know I can give it to you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Jordan Knight.
This is what we're doing. We're listening to Tony sing and staring at his empty chair because that's what everyone wants to see.
Everything of mine. I'm the one to be. The track. Oh, I spilled the
Tony, why aren't you
spilled the
singing
pepper.
sadder songs for Simon?
Simon?
See? That's more appropriate.
You remember know that I love. That's me. Bye. I love mama. Been loving.
I'm gonna watch
I love
it.
and love. Been loving.
I just like to have Simon pop in from time to time.
It's a good
I miss
touch.
Simon.
Love me.
He misses us. I'm sure of it.
If I had more time, I was pretty busy at work. I wanted to cut some clips with him in past shows.
Well, we still can for a future episode.
Just have him in the vault. You can always bust him out when we miss Simon.
I think I'm gonna dip out now.
Why?
I'll see you guys next week.
No.
From a location yet to be determined. See you later, everybody.
Thanks,
All right. Tune into Poppy's Kitchen to catch Subaru Steve in the future.
Come on.
How much for a Simon hologram?
How you go?
I don't know. I'm sure we could do a GoFundMe for that.
Of course, we stream for 2 hours.
Why
a
do
week.
you go, Subaru Pat?
It's Subaru Steve.
Yeah, it's stuff to
Subaru
do.
Pat.
He's a busy man. He didn't want to waste the rest of his Saturday with you.
Where are you, Subaru? There.
So that's something
God.
funny. Memes brings up a good point. He says at least the worms are going to be well fed, or eating well. I wonder if there's going to be any residual highness for those worms eating through this particular corpse, like a contact high. So to speak.
Yeah, Subaru.
I'm pretty sure he got
Chris.
so
Probably did.
I would because I don't think. Well, I mean, he still had family in New Jersey. So are they sending the body, or are they just sending? You know,
I thought they were sending the body, but I don't know what they're. I don't know if he was cremated or what. Who knows?
we need a
What's going on?
investigative reporter to contact.
We need boots on the ground. Tony, can you get out to Colorado right away?
I go to Colorado. Yeah.
Drop what you're doing. Go to Colorado.
You need to go to Aurora.
To do what?
You need to go
He's
pick up
telling you.
Sam's body and bring it here.
I don't want
Not
to
to
go.
Amesbury.
I gotta
Bring it to
bring
your
his body
house.
back to Amesbury.
No,
No,
not
no,
to
to your
bring it
house.
to your house.
And do what with it?
Just actually, why don't we just stuff it?
Oh, that'd be awesome. You could sit on the couch next to Tony.
Jay, you'll Jay. So okay, I'll break the thing here. Jay, if you end up getting that cat, I'll let you come on the show whenever you want.
I'll co-sign that.
You're gonna come sit on the couch with me? I
Jay
don't.
and the cat will be at your house.
I don't know what
next
the
week.
fuck you were talking about, but I was finna go to sleep.
That idiot goes cross country and grabs that cat and brings it back to Lynn. Keep an
What's
eye.
today? Is today Saturday? Oh shit.
All day.
No, I'll get fucked up tonight. Yeah, I get fucked up. Yeah.
Aren't you Simon?
Now
I gotta wake up tomorrow for nothing.
he should have
I'm off
changed his
tomorrow.
name. If
I'll
he
get
changed
fucked
his
up tonight.
name, if he
Yeah.
changed his name to Frank, that would have been great. But
I'm finna get me Sprite. I
Yes,
got
we go.
0 sugar Sprite and vodka in this motherfucker.
Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero and
Beverage.
vodka, man. I love it.
do you?
So fucking good.
So this is drunk Tony somewhere.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm just a little buzzed. That's all. It's Saturday night. I'm off. You know, my weekend off. I go back Monday morning at 4 a.m. And I'm off.
Many who say you're off every night.
Time and a half on 4th of July, baby. Who else got 4th of July time and a half? Yeah, give me 4th of July time and a half.
Tony, I'm on the clock to be at home.
Oh shit, really? I'm doing 4 to 4.
I don't work holidays. I'm too important.
I'm doing 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday because I need to get some over. I was a bad boy. I did a little bad
Tony,
binging.
you are getting
My-
lit up in the comments.
My boss fucker was like, this is the third fucking time. You got the coke binge going for 3 fucking days. I'm like, this time it was like 5 fucking days. I was like all coked out. I was like, I can't. And he was like, enough. This is like the last time. So I'm giving up coke. No more coke. I'm just doing the Adderall as prescribed. Fucking 1 a day or 2 a day, whatever. And
So is it
that's
1 a day or 2 a day? Is it 20 milligrams or 40 milligrams? What are we doing? Are you eating it or
so
something?
my pharmacy gave me 10 milligrams because I had no, they
So
gave
you're
me
taking 4 a day.
no 2 a day. I'm taking 2 10s a day.
You said earlier you were taking 2 20s a day.
No, 2 10s.
I'm
taking
confused.
20 milligrams a day, 2 10s. That's what I said. 20 milligrams a day, 2 10s. 110 in the morning.
You're gonna have to roll
110
back
in
the
the
tape. We'll roll back the
Well,
tape over the
That's
weekend.
that's what I'm taking, brother. Maybe
All
a little more. Some days take a little more.
How long does those 60 last you? 27
I
days?
still have them.
25 days then.
It depends
Tony,
on
is
the
your
days
boss-
when I
Your boss
gotta
is
like
16-year-old
think of like
kid working a summer job?
Huh?
Is your boss a 16-year-old kid working a summer job?
no, my boss is a 30-year vet of the police force, at the hospital of my choosing.
I thought they chose you.
Yes.
Step
Apparently,
up to
man.
90 milligrams, pussy.
No. I am good the way I am. I am good. I do my job the way it is. I diet the way I do. I lift my weights at night. I do my shoulder press at night. I do my bicep curls in the evening. I do my forearm curls in the morning. I'm constantly sculpted from the forearms to the biceps to the shoulders. So if you ever want to scout me, come for it. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
You have a workout plan? Do you have a meal plan?
I just lifted, baby. I don't give a fuck.
What's your nutrition plan? Do you want to help out some of the maybe overweight fans of the show by
Yeah. If I'm you, I'm gonna go for the chicken tenders. I'm gonna go for the rice, salad, arugula, spinach. white rice. If you want white rice, you better top it with some a little bit of seasoning. If not, brown rice. You want to
I
go
thought
from
brown
white
rice
to
was
brown.
better.
Well, you want to go from white to brown because a lot of people don't like brown. But if you get in the habit of eating white rice, you'll start to notice the habit of brown rice. Go from
I
white to
don't.
brown.
I don't discriminate against rice.
No, but if you go from white to brown, it'd be a lot easier. I love brown rice. I eat it all the time.
Sneak says he'll work out with you for
But
content.
you got to go from white to brown
Tony?
because you won't like brown rice when you go into it. You won't.
Tony, can you do Sneak's workout?
Will you work out with sneakers, Blind Mike sneakers for content?
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll set something up.
Set that up. Hopefully that'll air on Poppy's Kitchen or here, but I'm sure they'd want to use it for theirs.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
That could be an interesting day.
Get the sauna afterwards. You're right, Tony.
I'll wait for you.
Sneak
till
will
Wait
take,
on you.
he'll take you to his
that.
gym. He'll take you to his gym.
I'm all charged up. Charged up, baby. Now what?
You tell me.
This is your segment. What are you talking about? We talking.
All right, now let's talk about nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have big bones, you are not a fucking dinosaur. You are a lazy piece of shit who does not want to lose weight. It wants to say, oh, I'm a boy. Oh, if I'm a fat girl, I'm a boy. If I'm a fat boy, I'm a girl.
Boy, was that a
Okay.
mistake on my part.
He starts off good and then he just loses the plot.
He does. He does. He wants to get into. He always wants to get into certain issues, and I think it's because there's something dormant within him. There's something lying and something beneath it. Tony, do you see? Have you spent any time with a psychiatrist at any point? Any type of counselors in your past?
In the world of Gayo world?
In the world of Tony's life, have you ever had anyone speak to you about your mental health? Is there anything hidden there? Do you have a very dark past? Were you maybe molested by your aunt?
If they want to, they want to suck my fucking big fat dick, Sliz.
Okay. I was asking a serious question. I'm trying to look out for you here, Tony.
And I was giving you a serious answer, Sliz.
I don't believe you. I think you're trying to pull my chain, Tony. You're trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah,
I don't appreciate it.
Okay. I'm sorry, but how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Had a pretty good week.
Good.
Yeah. Pat and I did a couple of different things. We've gotten rave reviews on all of them. Totally all positive reactions to our Minifandom episode.
You guys deserve it.
So far, rave reviews of our KMN show that premiered this week and rave reviews of this show, I'm sure, will be coming in the morning.
I love you and Pat more than anything in the world.
That's not true.
So
there's something seriously missing from your life, friend.
Well, you both are a big influential part of this going on to a new network. Congratulations on a new network for Chris and Pat. A new network, better beginnings. So
we're currently the 4th out of 4 shows.
They are better than every other podcast on this series if they're on a new network.
Hi, Grave Digger.
Better than what they're doing. So I appreciate them. They're number one, and that's all that matters.
Man.
Boom. And that's it.
This is crazy.
You're welcome. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You're number one, and I love you.
Gravedigger 690 says he loves y'all, and Tony, he wants your Tinder.
I'm not gay.
You don't know if that person's a male or
yeah.
female.
Why are you? Why
I don't
are you
want
trying
it.
to gender them?
Give it
I don't want it.
a gender.
No. Leave me the F alone. I want to be a man that makes a baby with no motherfucking prom, baby.
You could be, Tony.
You said before you didn't want kids. Why do you keep changing your story?
I got some babies right here. I got some babies right here.
Ooh, bagels.
Oh,
Please,
oh,
no
I got
more
some
lies.
babies.
Tony.
Oh, baby, I want you.
But you
I
could
want you
be.
so fucking bad. I want you so fucking bad that it's what?
Pride Month
Oh,
wasn't long enough.
it's Asiago Bagels and Count. Asiago Bagel, baby.
Tony
Mm.
checked out dicks at the urinals.
I love you, baby. I'm gonna give it to you, baby. You know
Mute button is my best friend.
that I treat you right.
Still my best friend.
Oh,
Love the
fuck
mute button.
yourself.
Fuck
I
myself.
hate you.
You just said you loved me. Now I'm saying. Now you're saying fuck myself.
No, I do. I do love you, but people influencing you.
Oh, okay.
You're being influenced.
I mean, that's abusive.
I love you.
Is that why you're single?
Oh yeah,
Are
baby.
you abusive to everyone?
Oh yeah. I don't have any kids.
One minute you're like, I love you. The next minute you're.
I don't have any kids. I'm not a fucking loser, baby.
I don't have any kids either. I spend my money on you.
Well, you know what? I'm a real single man. I want to be a part of the single manhood. You know, I don't want any kids. I never want any kids. Those are for people who are like my parents. I don't want any kids. I am a kid. I am a kid. Why would I want to be a kid? Do you understand, my friend?
But aren't you like 34 years old?
Yeah. So, I'm hungry. I am
You're
making.
damn near middle aged.
How old are you?
47.
So what the fuck you doing?
Sitting in the house that I own.
Doing
Enjoying
what?
a hobby that I take part in.
Doing
Smoking
what?
Some, weed. So what?
That's nothing. You're not doing anything.
What do
You're
you
just
mean?
fucking around like I am.
I'm living my life. What do you mean?
You are fucking around like I am. You
Tell me,
are
what's in
fucking.
your 401k?
We're all
You're
fucking.
47. That thing is dying away. Don't you understand what's going on lately? You don't pay attention to the fucking news. The 401k plans are going away, my friend. Bye bye to the
You
401k.
don't have to worry about
Bye
that.
bye. Don't want to be a fool for you. 401k is a fool for you. You may hate them, but it ain't no lie. 401k. Bye bye.
And you're sure you're not gay?
Fucking idiot.
He loves this thing.
I've heard.
Don't want to be a fool for you. 401k is a fool for you. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. 401k, bye bye. You're gonna know. You're tired now. It ain't me, but
Tony, there's
it
something
ain't
wrong with
no
your
lie.
mic. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think you might be sucking penises. That's what's
You're
going on.
cutting in and out.
Oh no.
Tony's got
Woo!
this sticky problem that was talking about gay stuff way too much.
All right, I'm at a loss.
Me too. Idiot.
Me three.
I'm eating dark chocolate, motherfucking McGee.
Oh, that's great.
I've heard that's your favorite.
I'm eating dark chocolate, motherfucking McGee. What you mean, nigga?
Oh,
I'm on
really,
the ground.
We don't want to give too much. We already did 36 minutes on the other network. So technically, hours.
Technically, we've done 2 hours this week. And if you count Menners, that's an extra 2 hours because that was,
yeah,
an hour and a half.
What we did with him. So
That conversation went better than I thought it was going to.
That's what I was there.
Came out good.
Yeah, it's gonna be. When it's not us trying to lead the conversation, it was going to be better.
Well, to be fair, Menners had intelligent people to play off of. You got answers to his questions.
Right.
Yeah. I'm right here, though.
Yeah, we know you're there.
Either we have 15 people talking at once, or we have nobody talking at all. Which is it's tough to do a show that way. It's tough to do a show that way.
That's us, man. That's us, my brother. That is us, my brother. I love you in arms, mama. You are number one to me. I'm gonna give it to you, and you know that it's true. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna do it right, baby. You know that I'll give it to you. It's Jordan night. I'll treat you right,
This is
giving
a
you
problem.
everything of mine. I half it off your cream cheese, but you know, it's zero Sprite. I can't believe you're the one. You gave him my dreams. You know what you mean, yeah.
Oh boy.
You're
I
creeping
apologize for
around in
7-0.
my head.
This is
Keep
terrible.
giving you head in my head. Oh yeah.
Did you just say you were giving head in your head?
I'm giving
Like you're
head in
dreaming
my
of your head?
yeah. I'm giving head in my head.
No.
I'm a fucking little slut who doesn't give a fuck. N. Yeah, I'm an N who doesn't give a F. Giving you
Okay.
everything of my.
So I don't know, Pat. Do you feel like we need to stay on, or
I think I want to go.
Screw you, Pat.
I
That's the
think I
most
wanna go.
entertaining thing you've ever.
we don't want to give too much? We don't want to oversaturate the market.
Please.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a week here, unless anyone
No,
has
you're
any
not. You're gonna
objections.
knock it off.
Unless Pat has any
Listen to me.
objections.
You're gonna stop. All right. Am I on a new show or what? Am I a part of a new show or what?
You act
Give
like
it up
this,
there.
no, because we have to pre-record anyway. So if we sent Menners a show with you acting like this, he'd say, "I'm not putting this on the fucking KMN."
If
Hold
you
on a
act like you
second,
did
hold
the
on.
first 10 minutes, we're good.
Sure.
No, wait a minute. Like, hold on. No, I just want to be part of the new show, and that's all.
You can be part of
I
the new
don't
show if
wanna
you act
be-
normal.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything to be a part of this show. Just be here every Saturday.
You're not gonna tell your poem again. I watched what he did. He's a fucking scumbag. He's a fucking mark.
I didn't do anything, Pat.
Not
He
you.
was talking to McNeil.
I didn't do anything.
You do. You
Okay,
you,
fine,
you
whatever,
do enough.
Pat.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't do jack shit, you idiot.
Who's
Listen
Jack?
listen to the fandom. Watch our show on KMN, and we'll be back at this next week. And anyone who wants to be on the KMN 420 show, reach out to us.
We're actively recruiting.
Yes. Trying
We'll
to do
work
that.
around your schedule as much as possible.
Yeah, 'cause
And
it's
with
not
that,
going to be a rush. We're trying to do it at least 2 times a month, so it's not like it's a big rush.
and with all that being said,
Tony's eating his bagels.
Tony's eating bagels. He didn't go to the funeral. He didn't get to throw dirt on the grave. So instead, he's eating bagels.
You're a fucking ass. I wasn't invited. I don't know.
No one's invited. to the
You don't
funeral.
get you never get invited to a funeral.
I didn't know he died. I didn't know what happened.
I told you.
I didn't know.
You
But I
told
didn't
them
know
the day
before that.
before too. You did though. They told you before. I was in the chat.
Nobody told me. Oh wait, you went with Matt? What'd you guys go do? Fucking play hockey games in the thing?
Maybe in a couple of minutes, I'm going to be playing hockey games with Matt.
You're gonna be eating bagels. What do you care?
Sorry to eat.
All right.
All
For
right.
real this time, Pat gave all the information. Reach out to us if you want to be on, and have a good week.
Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yeah, maybe. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said,
What are those clips right Chris Smith doing? Damn Chris Smith doing.
Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb Canuck.
Finally notice me when they get so hard to breathe. Yeah, hard to breathe, but I smoke. Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Top, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
We're not offended by anything. This guy's nipple, can you touch his nipples? Bro, touch his nipples. Fire.
Oh my God!
Go be a bigger man.
Oh my God! They're serious. They're serious.
Who's their next?
They're serious.
Yes. Hey, guy, another gotcha moment. Holy